And greetings to all in creation. This is Aurora Myth of New Creation broadcasting live from Galactic Central, Milky Way Galaxy Aurora, Heaven on Earth, which we very brilliantly and with very heightened confederational intelligence have moved in December 2018 when we were finally ingrained in the conceptualization of the fact that Atlanteans cannot make the grade, they cannot ascend to Lemurian principles, they cannot, as they told me day one from William Hoisington to Resurrection Church, Pastor Len, they said we want nothing to do with an archangel here, please run to the hills and leave us alone. And then as Sir Pearson came into my life and declared his never-ending love for me as Aurora, Goddess Aurora Warrioress. Bikram Yoga Studio just started a ride on their floors here at the South End, Pope Avenue. Things like, oh my God, come in, we love you so much. And like right away, I didn't feel enough for Lucifer. Like I felt like I wasn't enough. Like I need to practice more because I'm not hot enough or attracted enough or sexy enough. So I went to Bikram, and then I stayed down on like South Forest Beach Drive at Tanglewood. And things started to get like way worse and like way worse until I moved to Ganesta, then got moved to Tennessee, which was a total like sham fest of energy theft for free. Like it was only free energy theft. It had no other purpose. It was extremely mean, extremely hateful, extremely anti-co-creational, extremely anti-heaven on earth, extremely anti-mission. Like the guy himself would never call me Aurora. He's like, I know you as Dima. That was for Andrew. And then Jonah complete denied me billions of times. And now that I'm back here, years later, after I did the back here in the beginning of 2020 with the forced abortion that obviously ended up like, you know, like Jack is out of the box. He's like, yeah, I only brought you here to steal your information for the wannabe you to become you and for you to remain who you're not so that we can all screw you over and we can all stay in COVID. And then today I literally went again after I gave 2 sessions at the Bikram studio plus another one to a Divine Feminine Consciousness, which was like recorded by the Bikram studio right in front of the studio. Obviously, it was meant for identity theft and destruction, since the teacher next, like, of, you know, that is like the Louisiana youth, like, Texan authority now here, you know, just completely today disregarded my Archaea Ascension self and, you know, like, showed very big disrespect towards herself by, like, not being appreciative, since, like, I've literally been sort of like working for the studio, just like in favor, in service to whoever called me to LA as I'm trying to resolve these situations. But I'm no longer going to put time, effort, and love where it's not like appreciated or like reciprocated. I can't be around Premadonna little, you know, beings who've never done anything in their lives besides, you know, just like take from others and like manipulate and live on the kindness of others and make others feel like less so that they can feel like more. I'm not even trying to make anyone feel like anything. I'm just saying the truth. I'm an Archaea. I ascended. I did my work. They stole everything, and now people want to stand with the sea thieves just to spite me because I look really hot and I can practice, and I'm like on top of them trying to diminish me and rob me and everything. On top of that, when I'm still nice and I still show up, they still want to put rules over me, and they don't like notice that if it wasn't for me, their studio wouldn't have advanced the way it did this summer. It wouldn't have been that hot and that much of the talk of the town. I've been every day for like a bunch of while now, every day showing up, like being the biggest at every bar, every social event. I like talk high about the studio and what it's doing for bodies and for mission and heaven on earth. And these kids, they don't do nothing. They just stay in there. They use me to go buy them what they need for the studio, like fold their laundry, whatever, and then they try to dog me, like, don't put your shit with us and go away and this, like that. So I'm not your daddy for free, bitch, and I'm not your mommy for free, biatch. So you better figure it out on your own terms and devices, while I completely, that's it. Like, so in other terms, for All in Creation, this is my final events energies update video on the matter of this location in Atlantis. The final decision here is that you failed. F for fail. You cannot make it to 5D, let alone 6A and beyond. So I leave you in a terrible mess. And now I need to, like, literally figure out where people have no issue calling me Aurora, and except because here I did everything. Like, I didn't leave any stone unturned this time. I had to call the Hoisington brothers, who primarily offered to renew my domain and website only if it is lovedima.com. And then when I didn't show up for that, like, I missed all my markers to be who I'm not. I'm not Dima. It's ended like years ago, and they still don't want to get it. They still want to rob me. And even my brother even told them, like, okay, why don't you blow me up, kids? I don't care. And like, he's recovering now because I've been sending him lots of heart-based plasma energy. We operated on him. My father is strong as ever, and they don't care that you guys are dogging me with $100 that I offered them the same night, and then that you pierced my tire. I mean, nobody cares. As long as I'm still here, there will be one of the states of the 50 states of the United States of America that is constitutional and is advanced and is not problematic and doesn't have very problematic, complex people who loathe life on earth and hide under masks of priests and yoga teachers and spiritual beings, when they're less than, like, even the garbage men are kinder to me here, literally. So peace on earth. This is to, like, finally confirm that all the efforts we did, from town hall to Chamber of Commerce to every job I've had here as a waitress, as a yoga instructor, Reiki and master therapist, whatever else I did for these beings, all the surgeries I did, Atlantis is literally completely hopeless. I will leave you to your own devices. Enjoy what you create for yourself, and forget you ever met me. Please never talk about Dima, Aurora, my journey, lovedima.com, or motherofnewcreation.com. Make pretend you never met me, and you'll be okay.